Hello guys and welcome to the TwistNetwork. Sorry for not releasing a tutorial yesterday, but hopefully we're going to try and release 2 tutorials or videos, whatever, today. And this is going to be a Photoshop tutorial, and it's basically creating some really nice looking text. I thought there are a lot of tutorials on this, but I thought I'd just do my own, not because there are a lot on it, just because it is pretty simple and it looks quite nice, and there are a lot of people that want to use tutorials like this. So I use a gradient as a background, like here. So you're going to set it as your desktop size. First thing we're going to do is we're going to create our text, obviously. I'm using the font Sliced AB. So I've got all caps on this. Network. On this, and then I might not set that to auto. There it is. I'm just gonna do the vertical spacing. Make it a bit bigger. I just want to drag the text out a little bit. Okay. Excuse me. So now we've got our main text and our background. Obviously, you don't have to have a background. You can use this on anything you really want. We're just going to create a new layer and drag it below, and I'm going to call this outline, or expand. There, that's everything. Now on this layer, you're just going to hold Control and click the thumbnail of the text so it masks the outline. Now you just go Select, Modify, Expand. I'm expanding one by 10 pixels. Now you just want to use the Fill tool and fill it, like so. I did that stupid way because I've made it white and my text is white. Oh, great. Each and every letter. So now we've got our text with our expanded layer, so obviously you can just move that so it's a separate layer. So now on our expanded layer, we're going to actually put a texture. So I've just got a grunge texture here. So you can get this really simply by going on the internet, going to Google and just typing in grunge. Pretty simple. And I'm just going to mask that on top of this, like this, and then Control U, and then I'm just going to bring the darkness down a little, like so. Now I'm going to go onto my expanded layer and do a color overlay and make it a really dark red. Actually, I'm going to make it a really dark blue, like so. Set it to overlay, and that should overlay onto your text. I'm going to drop the opacity actually on this one to around about 80. Okay, so now we've got our nice grunge texture, like so. Still trying to find a nice colour. But I want something too overpowering. Or we'll go green. This seems to work because you can still see the texture behind. Now we're just going to do an outer glow on this one. Actually, no, we'll do a drop shadow. Just distance up a little bit, and then bring the size up a little bit, so you get like a faded shadow behind it. And then we'll just do an outer glow as well. Set this to overlay. Set this to white, and we'll just pump the size out a little bit. Actually, we'll set this color to, we'll set it to normal. We'll set the color to black. Maybe set it to overlay. Nah, like that, and then we'll just put the range all the way up, like so. So now we've got like an outer part behind it. I might drop the opacity of this grunge layer, maybe not. I'll keep this at 95. So now we've got some text, it's looking okay. So now we're going to go back to our main text and do now we're going to copy our grunge layer, so just Control J and then drag it above your actual text and then Again, overlay it, but now this time we're going to move it to give it a different grunge effect. If you press Ctrl T, you can actually see the size of it. We're just going to drag this around to get some nice. So it's displaced from our actual outline. So that looks alright. So now on our inner layer again, I'm just going to do a colour overlay. But this time I'm going to make it a bright colour, so fully bright, and then set it to overlay, like so. And then I'm going to do, should make it a bit darker. Then I'm going to do an inner glow, and this time I'm going to make my inner glow set to overlay, and then set the colour to white, and just bump this up a little bit. So yeah, it actually makes quite a bit of a difference. And then I'm going to do a drop shadow, or you can use an outer glow. Really up to you what you want to do. Okay, I'm going to use a drop shadow to make it stand out. So now it looks like it's 3D and raised. So that's looking pretty good as it is right now. So now we're going to do, I can't remember what we're doing now. Now we're going to do a banner behind it. So that's basically the text as it is really. So it actually looks pretty good in my opinion. Obviously you can experiment with the colours and get some really nice stuff going. But now I'm just going to create a new layer above here and drag a box like so. Like that. We're just going to centralize it like that. Right now, so we've got our like box, let's call it box, screw it. And we're just gonna, oh god, what am I doing? Now create a new layer. We'll set this one to line. Whoa, that was a mistake. Sorry, set this one to line, not polygon. And we're gonna drag a straight line like that. Now on this shell, and now we're going to go to the TwistNetwork, your text layer. Christ, I'm getting confused today. And you're just going to copy and paste your shape attributes. Well, you can copy and paste your attributes. So you should get something that looks a bit like that. But on this one, you're probably going to want to set the color overlay to normal. Bump the opacity up. Probably make that a bit brighter. Like so, and then we'll change the inner glow, probably change that to about 1. We'll remove the drop shadow. What's going on here? Okay, that's looking pretty good, but this time I'm going to put an outer glow on it as well, and we're just going to set this to normal, and then a nice green again. I'm just going to bump that up, make that look cool. Cool as can be. Really go for it. So I'm going to change the spread to about 3, and then drop the distance to around about 15. Spread to around about 5 actually. Take this to about 10. Awesome, it's looking really good. Might want to actually reduce this a little bit more. Just get what you think looks good. Okay, now I'm just going to dupe this layer and then just use the arrow keys and move it to the bottom. Okay, so that's the basic workings, and then we'll just quickly merge these layers together. Ctrl E. Oh god, that didn't work. Merge shapes, didn't work either. Okay, revert back to this. merge visible. That's better. Now with this shape here, we're just going to go to the eraser tool, set it to a faded brush, which means no hardness. Bump it up a little bit, and we're just going to fade it out like so. So that was a really simple text tutorial. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe and follow us on Twitter and like this video if you enjoyed it. Quick question, so you can answer this in the comments. If you want me to, I will be creating a tutorial on how I made this, which is a drum and bass wallpaper. It looks pretty nice, and the tutorial will be in the region around 20 minutes, so I want quite a bit of feedback for this. So yeah, like and comment if you want me to make this. Cheers guys, see you later.